everyone, and welcome back to another Edith Noble video. In this week's video, I'm going to be doing something that I was going to title How Not to Waste Your Summer, and I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Obviously, you've already seen it, so I hope you like the title. So I'm going to be doing basically how not to waste your summer and how to have a fun summer, but also not be stressed out about wasting it or some such thing that I would do. And I'm also going to be telling you my 2019 summer bucket list, which I didn't do last year, but I have a lot of great things on there, so I'm going to share it with you in case you want to make a bucket list too. Throughout all of this, remember that summer is about relaxing and having fun, and these are just some tips to help you really enjoy it and make the most of your summer and not be stressed out or worried at any point. Okay, tip number one is to keep a schedule. This, I'm not saying you have to be like all school year, like planner and such, but just have some kind of planner. Maybe it's Google Calendar on your phone, or just a piece of paper that you drew some lines on, made it a little calendar. However you want to do it, just have some kind of planner that you can write down events and like doctor's appointments, stuff like that that you need to remember, and also things you need to do. And I'm the kind of person that is like, oh, I'm bored, and then start something new, and then just like is so busy because of it and like doesn't get the stuff I actually need to do done. So just write down like events, goals. You could do weekly goals, monthly goals, and just general stuff you need to do, whether that's schoolwork or whatever. And speaking of schoolwork, tip number two is to know your schoolwork. And I know that since I'm going into 9th grade, the school that I'm going to does have some summer work, and luckily it's not a lot. I think I need to read like 2 books, but basically if your school is giving you summer schoolwork, which sucks by the way, so figure out what schoolwork you need to do early and write that down in the aforementioned planner or however you're gonna organize it, and write it down and just make sure that you know when you're gonna do everything. I'm not saying you have to do it all by the end of June. Just write it down so that you know when you're gonna do it and you're not procrastinating 2 days left of summer like, oh crap, I need to read this book. And if you have to read books, which I have to read 2 books, I think, if you have to read them, make sure at the beginning of the summer, right around now, that you know what they are, and make sure that you either buy them if you're buying them, or like go to the library and get them, and just make sure that you have them so that you know how you're going to access them when the time comes. Tip number 3 is to make a bucket list, and obviously I'm going to show you my summer bucket list, and this is just a great way to kind of, I don't know, like organize your summer, but not really. Just having goals is a great thing, so you're not just like sleeping the summer away, which I would probably do if I didn't have all this to do. But just make a bucket list, so even if you're not going on vacation to some exotic place, you can still at the beginning of the school year say, oh well, I did this, which I plan to do, like I rode my bike every day or finished this book or something like that, so that you can say that you did something cool over the summer. And tip number 4 is not really a tip, but it's just remember to relax and have fun during the summer. Summer is a time to relax and have fun and spend time with family and friends and just really chill out and not worry about much of anything. So remember that, and make sure that you just follow these tips if you want to just have an easier summer. All right, now for my bucket list. I have a lot of books that I want to read on here, so I have them in my planner, and I have a bunch of books that I want to read, so I'm just going to say those first. So the books are finish the Hunger Games series, read this Louisiana book that my little brother bought me, so I kind of feel obligated to read it. Read Anne Frank. Read this book I just got called Brazen. It's about like powerful women. At least start reading the Harry Potter series. I've already read it and watched all of the movies, but I just want to read those again. Comment down below if I should do like a my personal library kind of video, because I think that would be really interesting, because I have tons of books that I really love. Okay, other than that, do weights 2 to 3 times a week. Do abs every other day or like something like that, an ab workout. make at least one meal for my family because I cannot cook or bake, and I feel like that's something that I should probably kind of figure out how to do right. I'll try to insert a picture right here of the last cake I made. That was not good. Try yoga, never done that really before. Release my first coloring book, which I'm working on right now, which more of that should be coming out later. Hint, 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 hint. Write in my journal more. Host a family movie night because my family, whenever we have like a movie that we want to all watch together, we have a family movie night, and sometimes we'll like decorate and like have a decorative theme of like the movie or whatever, which hasn't happened in a while, so I kind of want to do that. Go through a waterfall because where we're going on vacation, I've been told that there's waterfalls, and I've always wanted to like go through one or at least see a big waterfall, which hopefully I can document in some way so that you can see it. Read my Bible more and do an Instagram live with this consignment store that I've worked with before called Love It La Vintage, which you should also probably see at some point. Get together with one friend, which is the only one that I have accomplished so far. Be more mindful about what I eat because I can tend to just eat tons of candy and sweets and stuff. And be more positive and kind. So some of these are more like I can just check it off, and some of them are more of like I have to continue, like the mindset kind of thing. And so that is my summer bucket list, and I hope you love this video. It's getting way too long, so I hope you love this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and my social medias will all be in the description box, so be sure to check those out. And I will see you next video. Bye.